conversation, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's good, man? Shout out everybody in the building already, man. I see the big fives in the building, man. 5-0, let's go, man. Shout out my Skull Broski, man. Skull Mafia, let's go, man. De Niro, I see you, De Niro. Shout out to you. Let's go, man. Mike in the building, man. Let's get it. Bob, what's happening? Hippie, what's good, man? J.A. Viking, man. Blackout Bundy, man. What's good, man? Shout out y'all in the building already, man. Y'all early roll call. You feel me, man? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. It's bye week. We got some stuff we're going to talk about. But guess what? We get to talk about some stuff without stressing at all. You feel me? Like, at all, bruh. Like, we 5-0. We top dogs. It is what it is. And the rest of the world is mad, man. They mad at the Vikings, bruh. They mad at us, man. Why they mad? You know what I mean? Because they came into the season talking about we only going to win 4 and 5 and 6 games. Now we got them sitting on their hands, man. Shout out Marcus, man. Shout out FT Matty, man. Let's go, man. I see y'all, man. Shout out to y'all in the building. Let's go, man. We in the building, man. Purple Gang is in the house, man. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you, though, man. I like bye weeks, right? I do like bye weeks. Like, as much as I want to watch our team play on Sunday, like, at the end of the day, like, we get to sit back and chill, where we get to watch other teams suffer, because there's going to be some upsets. There's going to be all kind of crazy stuff happening. So now we get to sit back, and then I can guarantee you after Sunday, we're going to be in an even better position, because something's going to go our way. You feel me? The best thing to go our way would be for the Lions to lose. Some people will say, I'd rather the Lions win because we don't want to play them coming off a loss. But me, I'd rather them lose, bruh. I'd rather them lose, because we're just gonna be one more game ahead of them when it comes down to it, man. So I think the Lions taking the L would be in our benefit for sure. For sure. You know what I mean? Hawk should be back. Hey, is Hawk coming back? Shout out Thibodeau in the building. I see you, Thib, man. Shout out to you. Is Hawk scheduled to come back against the Lions? I thought they were talking about him coming back against the Rams or something. I thought they were talking about him coming back against the Rams. Is he ready to go? Hawk ready to go, man? That'd be lit if Hawk's ready to go. I'm gonna keep it real though. Like, for sure. If Hawk back, man, they in trouble, man, for sure. Shout out Zoe, man. I see you, my guy, man. Let's go, man. Shout out my guy Zoe. Shout out Delton, man. I want the game to mean something. Shit, hey, for real. Hey, look, man. If the Lions win, it'll be a little more broadcasted as far as being game. It's probably gonna be game of the week for sure. But I mean, honestly though, as for longevity, I would want the Lions to take the L, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'd rather the Lions take the L. I'd rather the Lions take the L, because we like a game. We a game up against them, but we 2.5 games against everybody else. So we up there, man. Like, we got a good old head start. You feel me? Good old head start. Still a noon game. Yeah. Okay. I'm waiting. I got him in my fantasy sitting. Who you got in your fantasy? Oh, Hawkinson. Yeah. Yeah. I think they said something about him coming back on the was that week 9? Is that week 9? That seemed like a long time though. I ain't gonna lie. That seemed like a long time, man. Shout out my boy Dell in the building, though, man. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel. Let's go. Let's go, man. For sure, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I want the best, goddamn it. Hey, for real, I do want to go against their best. Speaking of the Lions, man, what's up with Jameson Williams, man? This man done caught a gun charge, man. Oh my gosh, this man that pulled the damn Ja Morant. What a idiot, man. You gonna wait until you a millionaire to try to be gangster, bro? Like, come on, man. You's a super goofy, man. Like, for real, man. What is up with this guy? Like, bro, why are you wait? I don't get that. That junk crazy. That junk is crazy, man. Flexing is already in play. Let's see. If we take the L versus the Lions, I think that's going to motivate us for the rest of the season. Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen. The truth of the matter, this is going to be the test, man. Shout out Salif. Shout out Salif, the Vikings. Shout out Adam, Mike Charleston, broski, man. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, listen. Shout out JA Vikings too. I see you, brother. Hey, listen. The Vikings, the Lions definitely gonna be. The Lions definitely gonna probably be the biggest test so far. Like they're gonna be the biggest test. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they're gonna be the biggest test. I know we've been saying, I mean, really the national media has been saying that ever since the 49. Oh, the 49 is gonna be the test. Oh, the Texans gonna be the real test. Oh, Green Bay gonna be the real test. We really be able to see if the Vikings are for real. It seems like every week we gotta prove. You know what I'm saying? Every week. But I genuinely feel like the Lions probably are going to be the real test for the defense, especially. Their defense is ass, right? Like their defense, we can all agree, their defense really isn't that good. Like if you can neutralize Aiden Hutchinson, bro, you decent. Like you're decent. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to their offense, though, yeah, we're gonna really our defense really gonna have their hands full for sure. We're gonna really see what it's like. We're gonna see what it's like. But I put bread on us though. I put bread on us. Bob, Mr. I want to mock, man. Let's go, man. Mr. I want to mark, man. Our dream's still alive. 17-0. Yeah, I mean, our dream's still alive, baby. 17-0, man. Shout out Purple Papa, man. Look at Papa in the building. Let's go, man.
Anchor man.
Yeah, man. Papa in the building. Let's go. Let's go, man. Purple Papa. You got a call, man. You could call in too. You can call in and talk some talk, man, for sure. The Vikings defense will dominate the Lions. I'm just worried about Kirby Joseph taking out kneecaps again. Yeah, no, I think he learned his lesson, man. Is he even playing? Is he even playing on their team? I don't even know if he's actually still playing on their team, but it don't matter. We ain't worrying about him. Got that teenage, hey, you already know, man, for sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, man. Like them the real superheroes, man. If you know, you know. You feel me? Like if you know, man. I don't rock with the DCs and the Marvel, man. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. Like facts, man. They the real deal. Oh damn, Papa calling already. Hold on. Hold on. Say something?
Hey, what's up, Rap?
Yeah. All right. Good. It's hooked up. Yeah, man. It was good.
Man, man, it feels so good, man, to be able to be sitting back and viewing the landscape, man, that we have already laid before us of the land of 5-0. You know what I'm saying? We went across the seas and came back home. We in the easy chair to this week, and we're gonna see what's going on, and we're gonna make assessment. We're gonna definitely be watching the Detroit game and figuring out, what we need to do to strategize against our house guests that will be coming in for an unpleasant little visit. But we got plans for the NFC North, and it's about getting that crown off their head and putting it on ours by the end of the season.
Yeah, no, facts for sure, man. Because I mean, look, man, the Lions, they definitely got a team, man. You know what I mean? They got a team, and we can't deny that. Them boy playing, man. But to be honest with you, I think they can drop one against the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is going to be a tricky game for them. So I want them to lose, man. I'd rather them lose. Shout out Two Tone becoming a member, man. Let's go, man. Shout out my guy. Let's go, man. Damn, I forgot to text Two Tone too. I gotta text you, bro. I promise I'll text you, man. I was at work when you commented earlier, Two Tone, but I got you, man. I'll text you right after the show for sure. Yeah, nah, for sure though, man. We damn sure gotta beat the Lions, man. We gotta beat the Lions, man. I don't want to take the L. I know a lot of people are sitting here saying, "Oh, this could be the L and this, that, and the third." Man, we can't take no L. Not yet. Mm-mm.
Hey, Rap, I wanted to ask a question. Maybe everybody in the chat might be paying attention to this. For a long time, man, we had some legends, man, that's been passed up, man, for the Hall of Fame. The great Jim Marshall and Chuck Foreman.
Mm-hmm.
I believe these two individuals have not made it into the Hall of Fame, and the reason has not been because this team has not been given the respect it deserves. if we continue to do what we're doing and make it into the playoffs and make it to where we're trying to go, into the land of purple and gold, the Bud Bowl, I think those guys are going to get in. So this has a lot of what I consider uh, of things that we are putting together, not just for the team, but for past members and for the today and for the future. I
Yeah.
believe this team is destined for greatness, man. And I believe we're building a dynasty. I told y'all that from the get-go. A lot of y'all thought that it was absurd to say this. But hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I have no reason to doubt what I'm seeing. That defense is for real. When Hawkinson comes back, and depending upon what the offense is going to do before the trade deadline, I believe the Vikings are going to add a significant player, whether it be the one that we're expecting or one that we're not even seeing. But whoever comes in won't mess up the rhythm. And the Vikings are definitely, man, poised, man, for a historic run. And I'm just excited, man. I think that week that we were off in London showed you the resolve of that team, because they had to get up at an hour that I'm sure they wasn't comfortable with, and take a
Yeah.
flight, and all that they went through, you know what I'm saying? Like I told this to somebody else, man. It's like, imagine getting up for a job and your job is second shift. And then the next time that they give you a shift schedule, you got to go a whole week and prepare to work third, and you ain't never worked third. It's gonna be rough for you. So even with us going from where we're comfortable at the time zone of 1 p.m. Eastern time to a 5 o'clock uh preparation, getting up out your bed, we still performed at a high level.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe that this team right now, man, has done show that they can withstand whatever. We've been in an uncomfortable situation where the score, where we looked like momentum was getting ready to get away from us, and came back. We put up points and stays together. We got players that nobody believed in and thought could do what they could do. Because hey, this is the land of the misfits, as I think you have quoted that,
Yeah.
the misfits. And so a lot of the people that came over here and say, hey, man, listen, I knew I was good. Think about when they came from high school into college. They had already been great. But when they came to the pros, things didn't work out. But then you come into a team where you can say, you know what? I see something different here, and build on that. The foundation is good, man. The
Yeah.
team, the coaches, and what we got going on over here, man. I mean, everybody gets pumped up, man, for a win, man. But it feels good to know there is no pressure this week, man. All it is, man, is preparation. So I'm hyped about what we're going to see this Sunday, and I'm definitely hyped about having a home game, a real home game Sunday against Detroit.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Shout out AJ in the building. My boy Mark Phil in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure, man. I see you, AJ, man. It's been a minute. Roger, I see you, man. Shout out Roger, man. Yeah, man. Like I think it was good. It was good that our team had to go through some kind of adversity, if that's what you wanted to call it, against the Jets, like and the Packers, I guess you could say too. Where the only thing we haven't seen yet from our team is playing from behind. Now the Giants game doesn't count. They went up 3, but that really doesn't count, man. That was first possession. I think that, well, no, it wasn't the first possession, but still, yet it was kind of early in the game. And it's 3 points, like for sure. Like I do want to see what the team does being down like 10 or something. Like, not that I'm asking to be losing, but we do have to see this though, because this is going to build your readiness for the playoffs when we start talking about, late December, January. Like we gonna have to see that. We are going to have to see that. And the Lions might be the first team that can really put us behind the 8 ball and really see what we can do. That's when we'll have to see what Sam Darnold. This is not to take anything away from what Sam Darnold has been doing. He's been playing great. I mean, even last game, with the game being how it looked, at the end of the day, he was good enough to manage the game for us to get a dub. So he made a bunch of good the throws he did make. They were big throws. You know what I mean? They were on time and when we needed them, especially that last drive to pretty much ice the game, to get us that last field goal to put us up by 6, to make sure that the Jets had to get a touchdown to win. Like, I mean, Sam Darnold, all credit to him, but I do want to see how he plays when we're behind by like 2 possessions, going into the fourth quarter or something like that, just to spice it up a little bit, man. I mean, we 5-0, baby. It's time
Absolutely.
to, we got time to experiment. Yeah, I'm saying for sure, man. We ahead of the game right now, man. But we don't want to take it for granted, man. Shout out Conrad, shout out Skull Diesel. I see y'all in the building, man. Appreciate y'all as always tapping in with us, man. I got Purple Pop on the phone. If you don't know, man, let's play Purple Poppers.
Hey, Rap, I want to say in that game we played against the Jets, man. I noticed, there was a couple things that happened in that game. The cornerbacks were really, really aggressive with our wide receivers. The holding, the referees had to make a lot of calls, and people was thinking like, why are they making all those calls? But hey, man, you got to play the game in the way that it's supposed to be played. They were being really, really physical. So I think that was something we had to learn right there. How to. I think it threw off rhythm. I think it threw off Darnold. I think I talked to you about this. They were extremely hands-on in them routes that we were running, trying to make sure that they stayed with us. So a lot of holding calls happened, but we fought through it. And even though the numbers didn't get up and Darnold didn't even throw a touchdown, but I think that had a lot to do with it because the way I believe they allowed the game to be played then, in the playoffs, you may see some of that. Late in the season, you may see some of that.
Yeah.
So I think that was some good experience that we got.
Right.
And then the other thing was, like I said, we didn't crack. The defense stood up. I know you want to see us come from behind 2 scores, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't think the defense is going to ever. I think the pride of the defense says whenever they get on the field, we're not going to give you anything. And if you get anything, it's going to be a little, but not a lot. And I don't think you're going to ever see us be backed against the wall with 2 plus scores. And we got to fight against that because I think the defense just has an attitude. It's like not on our watch. And every time they go out there, I think they set the tone. So when Detroit comes, if we win the toss, we're going to kick it to them because I think our defense want to let them know and set the table for the offense. We're going to punish them from the kickoff to the end of the game. And then y'all just go out there and do what y'all do. So I think that when you match up their offense versus our defense, the check marks got to go with us because the home crowd, the energy of the fans and the players and the coaches, man, we got a mentality, man, that we do not let nobody run up on us in our house, man. And we are definitely, man, on fire, man, when we get to that purple spot on that field, man, and we get on there, man. We see that logo and we look out and we see everybody, man, we know it's game time, man. So, I mean, you know what? If it ever happens, I know we can fight against it. I know we can do it, but I just don't think that this defense is made to give up anything. So it's all going to fall on what I think when we see Detroit come out, man, putting them up there, let their offense come out there and feel that nervousness. Let them come out there and get a dose of that, and then we'll see what happens once they get a taste of what we're doing.
Yeah, man. Shout out Boom Boom in the house, man. My guy Boom Boom, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. For sure, man. Let's go, man. Jay Chang, I see you in the building, man. Somebody said, hold on, who said that real quick? Let me go. Delton said, yo, our first quarter points scored is 48-3. So like first quarter, we're getting off the fast starts, which is good. You know what I mean? Like we aren't letting teams. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to think about, right? As a Viking, all of us in the building have been Vikings fans long enough to at least, unless you became a Vikings fan damn near last year or 2022, we've all been Vikings fans long enough to understand that this is not normal, man. Other than, I mean, I guess the 98 season and where we were just kind of like just taking leads and not giving them back, like just kind of, and there might have been some other seasons. I'm sure 2017, I can remember us kind of, just taking leads and not giving them back. But this isn't normal, man. You know what I mean? For the Vikings right now, man, the way we're coming out strong with the offense and the defense. You know what I mean? And the offense, I feel like definitely can use some work still. Shout out Justin Jefferson. He said it after the Jets game and was like, man, listen, man, this game was on defense, man. Like offense, we got to do better. Like we got to put more points on the board and not put so much pressure on the defense. And I agree. That game right there, there were ample opportunities to go up by 3 scores for sure. To go up by 3 scores. We had the opportunities to do it, but we got to give credit to the Jets defense, man. That wasn't, it's the Jets, but their defense is decent, bruh. Like they have a defense on, especially when you're talking about trying to pass on those dudes, man. Those dudes have 2 of the best corners in the NFL with Sauce Gardner and Reed, man. For sure. That duo is lit. Regardless of who the coach is or whatever. They like that. And speaking of the coach, I mean, yeah, he got fired, but he's a defensive coordinator, man. So that's gonna be their strong suit. That's gonna be their strong suit, man. So for what it was, man, we came out with the victory and was still able to score 23 points. So shout out to the Vikings. Although one was the defense, a touchdown, man. Van Ginkel, man. Shout out Van Ginkel, man. That boy a dog, man.
Man, AVG ain't no joke, man.
Boy, that boy no joke, man.
Hey man, back in the day, man, Ted Hendricks of the Raiders was called the Mad Stork, man, because he was long and he would make plays. He would come out. I think we got a Mad Stork over here with AVG, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he is definitely, man, in tune, man, to watching the eyes of the quarterback, and he can bait a player, man, and set up different looks with the way he comes in. I mean, I think the whole team gives you glimpses of that because we don't set up the same, which is good.
Right.
I called this a long time ago, the Minnesota mind games. When we get out there, man, you got to figure out what's going to happen. That's why I think the environment at being at home, don't be surprised, man, that we're going to go undefeated at home flat out. It's just not. There is no team that I think can come into our building and unsettle what we're doing. I think that when we get in there, we get fired up by the feeling of the fans, of each other, and what we've been through, and the goal. I mean, you want to come in every game, man, and set the tone, man, defensively, man. And our offense is so good, man. I mean, you got players, man, all over the board, man, that can make contribution. It's just that right now, man, getting back in the mindset of being able to play consistent ball with making passes. I think after what they went through with the Jets and the physicalness of the corners, hey, man, they had to practice against that. And I'm sure they're going to be watching what Detroit does. And they're going to come out, man, with a different mindset. But I'm expecting Jefferson to at least have a couple touchdowns in this game, being back home, because we know nobody really scores. Jefferson's going to definitely get his. And, man, Addison, man, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. Addison is like the younger brother, man, of Jefferson, man. And I think you're going to see an offensive explosion. I know you ain't got to the part yet where we give our predictions yet, but I'm going to tell you right now, man, we're going to put up more than 30 points this game when we get back home. I'm already seeing that. I'm already with that.
Yeah. Man, hey, look, hey, Bob, hey, Mr. I Want to Mock, man. This is a Ninja Turtle shirt. First, though, before I get to that, man, shout out my Skull Broski, man, with the $9.99, man. He said, yo, I swear Purple Papa sounds like the chef from South Park when he says Anchorman on that soundboard. Hey, for real, man. Hey, but no, look, they saying I'm wearing Packers colors tonight, man. Hey, look, man. This is that Ninja Turtle shirt, man. This ain't got nothing to do. This ain't nothing cheese, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing cheese, man. Y'all know better than that. Come on now. But no, man, the Ninja Turtles, man, they the truth. You feel me? I gotta represent. Hey,
man, you got the purple Ninja Turtle guy on there. Who's that? Donatello?
Donatello. That's what I should have had, man. They only had Michelangelo, man, at Walmart. So, yeah, I had to get him. And it's crazy because my job, we just had like superhero week, right? It was like appreciation week for the employees, and they do themes, and it was superhero. And I don't really have any superhero stuff. I've never been into like DC and Marvel and all that stuff. So, but I've really been into Ninja Turtles. So, Walmart only had Michelangelo, man. So I copped it. You feel me? Like,
no, that's cool. Hey, I wanted to touch on what Delton had said, man. He had said that the Vikings in the first quarter have scored 48-3. I wonder is that's from the whole beginning of the season till now? Is that the stat that he just got that from?
Yeah. Shout out Barber, man. My boy Barber fade you up, man. Yeah. That's what that was it. Yeah.
Hey, let me say something. That's a very good indication of what I was saying, man. That the defense, man. I mean, if we're only giving up 3 points in the whole season, that's why I'm saying I think that when we're at home, and we've had a lot of games that we've been at home. How many home games we've had? We didn't play 5 games. We had 3 home games so far.
Yeah, we had Texans,
49ers.
And I think that's it. So we only had 2 home games so far.
And then the London game. That's
which I mean, you can consider it a home, but it's not the bank though. Like, right. The crowd was
ain't
there.
Ain't nothing like the bank, man. But I'm saying that we were looked upon as being at home. But what I'm saying is that I think that has a lot to do with home field advantage and being comfortable in your own skin of what we do. I think that, man, that 48-3 or 45-3, whatever that number was,
right?
We're gonna make that number even greater. and that other number that we've given up, man, might stay the same because I think in the first quarter, man, we lock in. We lock
Yeah.
in strong on any quarter, but
Yeah.
if it ain't a turnover that we've done and putting us in a bad position, the defense, I think, you know what, and this gonna sound crazy. You ever see a boxer and you get hit in the face with a jab and he looks at you, man, he like, man, you got to bring a lot more lunch meat than this because
Yeah.
I think that's what when you hit us like that, if the offense makes a mistake, we take that like we got to come out the off the porch like big brother when little brother getting jumped in the yard. We
Right.
coming out to get you. And I think, man, that defense, man, is stoked at home, man. I have a feeling, man, that it's gonna be a bad day for the Lions, man.
Yeah.
And
For
hey, man,
sure.
I got a t-shirt idea, man. I want to do with Barber, man. I want to get someone in our group to create this, somebody with the creative juices. I want a lion in a barber chair, sitting in the chair, his teeth taken out, and the Viking behind him, like he's cutting his hair with a sword
Yeah.
and with a mirror in his hand and looking terrified. I think we need that and have Barber, man. Hey, have that as a t-shirt, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to draw it and put it out there, man, because I think we need to have that.
Yeah, man. We gotta get on the merch game, man. We gotta get on the custom merch game, man. I just shout out Yogi, man. I was just talking to him today. He was gonna tap in tonight, but he doing some other stuff tonight, man. But shout out Adam with the 20, man, for sure, man. He said, I'm a gambler, so I love the hat. Yeah, man. Casino tears, man. Shout out 10 Ton, man. 10 Ton sent me this hat. And he also sent me some shirts too. He does he has like a little he has a podcast as well that he started. He's a Vikings fan, but he started a podcast about cards and stuff, playing cards. Like I think it's poker if I'm not mistaken, but yeah. Well, I'll make sure I get that link so we can tap in with him, man. We need to go support Broski, man. But shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Viker in the building. I see you, Viker, man. Shout out to you, man. My guy, Breezy. What's happening, man? For sure. Um, Hey, look, Gary got a question, and I was gonna get on that. That was one of the topics tonight during this here bye week was do the Vikings need to make a splash move? That was the title of the video. And we're gonna talk about it, man. Like, I mean, shoot, man. Look, Gary saying, do we need to get a running back? Nah, my answer is yes. Like, as far as running back goes, yes, absolutely. I think we gotta get a running back at least. You know what I mean? At least somebody that might can step in if things happen. I love Aaron Jones is really good. Aaron Jones getting hurt it should be a sign of okay, let's not wait until we're heading into the playoffs for something like this to happen again. And then we, sitting on our hands, not knowing what we're gonna do, and we got to run out there with Ty Chandler. I like Ty Chandler. This is not me trying to knock what Ty Chandler can do and his ability. I just think that he's not ready to take on the whole load. I think he's really good at being a running back by committee. And I think the Vikings should use running back by committee. I mean, it seems like when they're coming in and just swapping out and, this person's juice, that person's juice, and they're doing their thing, I think it just works better. So my recommendation, which I know, hey, look, I know y'all in the building, y'all gonna be salty, but I would say bring Cook back, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's bring Dalvin Cook back, baby. Bring Dalvin Cook back. Listen, hear me out, Papa. This is the thing. I said this on Purple Parlor, and SK and Randy actually agreed with me, which was surprising about bringing Dalvin Cook back. But like, if anybody deserves to be part of this journey, this story that we're writing this year, because we all in this chat feel like our team can go and actually make a run towards a Super Bowl, bro, Dalvin Cook deserves to be part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not saying bring Dalvin Cook back and he just gonna be starting over Aaron Jones or nothing. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying bring him back. He can even be running back 3. He can be running back 3 on the depth chart. You feel me? Like, this is the thing. If Aaron Jones goes down, Dalvin Cook and Ty Chandler together can hold it down. Or think about what Aaron Jones and Dalvin Cook together would look like. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get it, man.
Now, let me touch on that. Now, number one, I hope you and everybody out there know I'm a big Dalvin Cook fan. I love Dalvin Cook, and to be honest with you, I think he would be perfect to come back because I think that when he gets on our field, and you've seen some games in the past when he's been here, when we're in a pinch he always finds a way, man, to take it to the distance, man. He's a game changer. I mean, so
Yes.
there is nothing about him that I would say don't bring him. I mean, I think he should have never, be real with you, he should have never left. That's just my opinion. I think that what he did for us, I think he had 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he was only getting amped up. I think it was probably heartbreaking for him to have to go. I
Yeah.
know we were making changes and we were trying to do this, that, and the other. And to be real with you, he probably needed to get a step away, man, to do what he needed to do. And I'm sure, those saying that the grass ain't greener on the other side. I'm sure wherever he went, man, he realized, man, it's not the same. But I believe if he came back, he would definitely give us that energy and that belief. And I think he's good locker room persona. So bringing
Hey,
him back,
that's another thing too. Leadership.
yeah,
Something you can't
absolutely.
coach, man. For sure.
Absolutely. So if you bring him back, I think you got more value with the camaraderie of the team, the relationships, and I think
Yeah.
you don't have to tell him too much. He knows the scheme. He knows what we're trying to do. He's familiar with that line to a certain degree,
Yeah.
and definitely with some of the key players on that team. Another guy name that I think would be a good name if we can't get Dalvin, Latavius Murray. I think he's a big physical back.
Oh, but he a little on the is he still around the league? Shit, I thought he been
No, I mean he's available, man. I mean he's a guy that is waiting for an opportunity, so to speak. So
yeah. I mean, look, I'm not gonna buy into that one. I'll buy into the Cook factor, of course. I don't know if I'm buying the Murray. I think I'd rather buy into like a Chuba Hubbard or something from the Panthers. We might have to like scout those teams that really don't have anything to play for. That might have a guy like Chuba Hubbard. I know Randy was talking about Miles Sanders up in that range too. I wouldn't be against that either, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's at least been working out this year. I don't know if Latavius Murray has even been. I don't even know if he ain't even on a practice squad or nothing in it. But he gave us some good year. He gave us a good year, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He gave us an exciting year for
he
sure.
he's definitely like I said, somebody that knows our team, knows what we do, and I think if he came in, he could help. I'm not saying he's the answer, but
Right,
he's one of our familiar faces. So
right.
I was throwing him out there as an opportunity possibility. But if I was to take a wild card, and if this team was willing to say, hey, we're gonna part ways because our season is done, I don't know how y'all would feel about this, but man, if Nick Chubb is available from the Browns, and we done
Ooh,
did business with him,
yeah,
if you could get Nick Chubb to come over, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man.
yeah.
That is definitely gonna be someone I think that would love the opportunity to be able to play with a team, man, that gives them a chance to win. Because over in Cleveland, hey man, I hate to say it, man, but whatever it's worth, man, they have been
They
just
a
going through.
mess. They
Yeah, they
are a
are, man.
mess over there,
They are.
man.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out Norris with the $10, man. He says, don't care who it is. Done handed that ass to the Giants, Niners, Texans, Packers, and Jets. All I got left to say is who the funk next. Hey, let's go, man. Yo, heard. Shout
Man.
out Norris, man. Shout out my guy, man. That's a fact, though. Shout out Nikki in the building. I see you too, man. Yeah, cause and effect. What's up, man? Live from the Gophers game. We still supporting vocal. Let's go. Let's go, man. Shout out the Gopher, man. Roll the damn boat, man. You hear me? Shout out MAGA Man. He said Jared McKinnon. Okay. Jared
That's
McKinnon.
another Viking. Yeah, that's
Jared
another.
McKinnon. I like that. I like that one. I like that one. James Robinson, Isaiah Spiller.
Hey, what's that dude's sermon? Is he on
They talk
anybody's
about
team right now?
bring AP back.
Hey, hey, let me say this. If he, let me say this. If AP can run a 4.3, if he can still go, man, hey, man, I'm not mad at that at
4.3,
all.
AP ain't running no damn 4.3. Come on now, Papa, man. He ain't running.
Well,
He
I'm
ain't
just
even, he ain't
saying,
even running
hey,
4.3 when he came into the league.
wait. What did he run when he was in the league? Yeah, I think he did
Damn
run a
sure ain't been no
4.3.
4.3.
Hold on,
Nah,
man. Let me
AP
check this
ain't
shit.
run no 4. Did AP run a 4.3? Nah,
I
man. He
think
ain't
he
run
did.
no
Hold on, I'm about
4.3,
to look it up.
man.
Hold on, let me check
No,
that.
man. Somebody fact check that, man. We need to know that, man. What's up, man? Y'all, he ran a 4.46. Okay.
A 4.46. I know it wasn't
Yeah.
too far off. He was pretty
Man,
fast.
that's a big difference than a 4.3, bro. That's a big
Well,
difference. That's a big difference. A 4.46 and
Hey,
a
hey, hey, go
4.3.
look at the highlight reel. It looked like when he was running
Hey,
out there,
hey, no,
man.
no, no.
It
Hey, on the field, he looked like he run a 4 flat. You feel me? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Absolutely.
Hey, for sure, man. Nah, hey, look here, man. I'll take him back for one game just so he can, retire a Viking. I feel like they at least need to do that for AP, man. I feel like Vikings fans can all agree with that, man. Give him one more snap. You feel me? Just turn around, hand him the ball off or something, and then call it a day, man. But retire his jersey as a Viking. I mean, you ain't got to retire to number 28, but just, let him retire, let him play his last snap as a Viking, man. I feel like that would be the right thing to do. But he getting a little too old now. I don't think ain't no saving him now, man. And the guys we have running the team, like they can give a damn about all that. They trying to win. You feel me? They trying to win a Super Bowl. It ain't about who the fans used to love and all that bullshit. I can tell you that right now. That's why the Dalvin Cook move might sound good, but I don't know if crazy them about moving backwards. They probably like, listen, our vision is to move forward. And look here, if you had your opportunity to be part of this, and this, I blame Dalvin Cook's. Really, I blame Dalvin Cook's agent for putting him in this position in a way because he wanted to be stubborn and act like he can go out here and get the most for bro, when really he should have took a team-friendly deal at the time when the Vikings were trying to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he should have saw the vision. He didn't believe in the vision, or his
Well,
agent didn't.
Well, a lot of that has to do with I think we cleared house from all the Zimmer people. I think that anybody that came in under his regime, that they just was like, no, we don't want you here, and we're going to build this thing up, and we're going to make sure that what we do is going to be our thing, and no one's going to be able to take credit. Because the ones that were like the only one that still remains is number 22.
Number
And
22, because he took a team-friendly deal too. He took a team-friendly deal,
and he's been consistently out of the conversation of a distraction. You've never heard anything about him. He's never been.
Nah. He's all about let's go play ball, man.
Absolutely. So I think that anybody that would come back, if there was no controversy, then you could probably have a chance. Now, would that hurt Dalvin? I don't know, but hey, he's sitting on Dallas's backboard or whatever.
He's sitting on the practice squad. Yeah, he's on the practice squad right now.
So I mean, if we were to go get him,
it'd be pennies on the dollar. It'd be pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be pennies on the dollar, man. So like that's why I say I don't think it's a bad move. I don't think it's a bad move to bring Dalvin Cook in, just due to the leadership and stuff too, man. But again, Hippie, I all the way agree with you on that. Adam Thielen needs to retire Viking for sure. Like listen, that's one thing that probably would piss me off if the Vikings do not reach out. Like if Adam Thielen, because there's a thing that happens in the NFL when players are like on their last season or their last games coming up. There's a thing that goes around where it's like, the Vikings will reach out and say, hey, we know you're about to hang it up. Why don't we sign you to a one-day contract or something so you can come and make sure you retire in purple and gold? They better do that with Adam Thielen, bruh. They better do that with Adam Thielen. Straight up. They got to do that with Adam Thielen, man. I mean, like Adam Thielen been one of my favorite players of all time, man, as far as Vikings go, just because the whole story, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't write a better book. You feel me? Like for real, when you're thinking about Adam Thielen, man, you just can't write a better book, man. A guy that came from a small ass college, started on special teams, worked his way up, and then turned into one of the, at one point in his career, damn near one of the best receivers in the league. Shit, top 5, a couple years in a row. For real.
Yeah, he definitely was that.
So like, come on, man. Adam Thielen's story is crazy, man. You can't write no better. They gotta bring, and he from there. Like you got to bring Adam Thielen back when he's ready to hang it up. Don't bother him right now. Let him do his thing. But when it comes down to he calls and he reaches out to his family in Minnesota and he says, hey, man, this is my last season. I'm hanging it up after this. Let him come back next year for week 1. Do one snap, whatever. Let him stand on the sidelines. Hey, let's retire him. He need to make sure he takes his last snap in purple and gold. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Man. Shout out, because I still want to use my Adam Thielen jersey too, man. I got it hanging in the closet. I feel weird wearing it now, even though he is one of my favorite players. It's just like, you on Carolina right now, bro. I don't know if I can rep that right now. You feel me? I'm holding on to it though, man. Once he hang it up, man, I'll pull it back out. Once he hang it up, I'll pull it back out because he'll always be known as a Viking for sure.
And well, the thing about him, man, is that when he played, man, he was always a compliment to whoever was on the other side of him. So I when he left, man, I kind of felt like, it was against his will, because I think he said out his own mouth, man, what I got to do to stay here. I think that was what he said. So he was just a part of the the shipping of what they were trying to do, of the changing of the guards. So
well, they were saying too, man, his wife was getting a little too involved too, man. Like, his wife been sticking her neck out and trying to get in grown folk business, man, get in grown man business. You know what I mean? It's like, man, listen, you gotta know your place, baby. Like you talking a little too much. You doing a little too much. You know what I mean? You done soured the milk already, like before the conversation started. Like you out here acting like you my agent or some shit, but you my wife. But yeah, you got no one to be quiet. And I think it was I ain't gonna say that was the make or break, but I know it was going on during that time where his wife was like on there dissing the Viking, all type of crazy shit.
We'll tiptoe around that, because again, I don't know anything about that myself.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I will say this for him. If there's anything that is going to be a distraction, if he was to come back, I'm very certain that it won't happen again. So I'm grateful for what he did when he was here, because when him and DAWGS were together, man, it was like Batman and Robin, man. I mean, the dudes was like the dynamic duo, man. So since that time, we've gotten Jefferson and Addison, and hey, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. There's a something about Powell when he comes in there, man, and you need a big catch, man. That guy, man, is definitely somebody, man, that I feel is
man. Shout out Brandon Powell.
Yeah, man, Brandon Powell. I think he don't get enough shine, man. But if you watch the game, man, when you need a big play, man, third down, he sometimes comes up with some of the biggest catches. And I think, keeping him on the roster has been a great move. I think he was misused with the tush push a year or so ago, whatever year that was. But I think as far as like his maturity and professionalism and route running, I mean, the dude is definitely
and he's a great punt returner. Like
absolutely
not the actual returning of the punts, like, but he knows how to catch the ball, which is the most important thing. But he also knows how to judge when to call. If you notice him, a lot of times he knows how to fake the special team defenders out, because he'll act like the ball's coming, but it'll bounce behind him into the end zone, and he throws his body into the closest guy. Like he understands the punt return game. That's what I like about him. Yeah, I mean, like he really takes it serious. Like he knows it's an important part to winning, and he takes it serious. And for that, I respect Powell, man. Shout out Powell for sure, man. Powell get a big shout out, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We gotta give my boys props. I mean, gotta give my boys props, man.
Absolutely.
Let me see, man. Somebody said they need. Hold on. Somebody said, "Hey, a Viker said, rap. I need Papa to motivate my JV boys tomorrow. Have them ready for battle."
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I have no problem getting them boys together, man. But here's the thing: this is your family, man. Like I said, man, you could do what the Purple Papa does here on the pod, man. Just get out there, man, and pour it out to them and look them in the face, man. And man, say, listen, we out here supporting y'all. Y'all out here supporting each other. Get out there and get it done. And man, once you get the fire lit, man, I told my son something that, to get him motivated to play, man. And it was kind of, man, I really went overboard with it, but it worked for the good. I told him, I said, you see that football? My son plays defensive tackle. A lot of y'all know. I said, you see that football? That's your mama's purse. They done stole your mama's purse. What you gonna do about it? Boy, man, he got lit, fired up, man. He like, Dad, you got me shaking over there. I said, well, get mama money back. Go get your mama money back, man. Oh, man, it was funny. Hey, when he got out there, man, he had like 3 or 4 tackles. He scored a touchdown. And a lot of y'all don't know, man, but he got a chance to run the football. First run, he ran for like 25, 30 yards. He drug about 4 or 5 kids, man. You know how a grown-up got their kids on their ankle and he got the ball and they on his back. That's what it looked like, man. He was just running, dragging kids. Because my son is like 6'3", 280, man. I mean, he went through the line, man. It's like he flew through, but then he started like going through and he was dragging these kids, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, Dad, I was determined to get that touchdown. I said, I know, I saw you. So for your son or nephew, I'm sorry that when he gets out there, man, just tell him, say, man, play like your hair is on fire. You know, you guys got to, hey, I tell him like this, man. If you get on the field, you don't stop, you don't take breaks. Even when you get ready to go back into the huddle, man, you sprint back to that huddle, man. You know, that's a mental thing to the other team. They're like, man, look at these dudes, man. Because if you walking and sluggish and looking, they're like, man, they tired. It gives them a mental thing of thinking that they got the advantage over you. But when they see you still amped up and putting your and that's man, that's hard to accept, man. When you're doing your best and you see a team still doing more and above, man. So hey, shout out to them, man, that JV team, man, and whatever their names is, they man, shout their name out, and we will shout them out on this pod so they can be encouraged as we're going forward from now on. Every time they play and there's a game, let us know. I definitely want to do that.
For sure, man. He said Delton said Jalen Naylor looked like Busy Bone, which he really does, bro. He does. Now that you say that. Boy, that's crazy. Nah, he does look like Busy Bone, though, which is a good thing, man. Busy Bone, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shit, hey.
Meet me at the crossroads.
So you don't be lonely. Meet me at the crossroads. Hey, for sure, man. Shout out Busy. I'll take it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
I'll take it, man, for sure, man. He said they're the Raiders. Viker said they're the Raiders. Shout out the Raiders, man. Let's go, man. Not
JV Raiders.
The JV Raiders. You know what I mean? Not the Vegas Raiders. You feel me?
Yeah. The JV Raiders.
Yeah, the JV Raiders, man. Up there.
Let me do it. Hey, this is for the JV Raiders. Bow woo! Bow woo! Get the Raiders!
Let's go. For sure, man. Hey, that right there is a staple, man. Bow woo! That shit was too funny, man. That's a classic, man. That's a classic.
You know, man, ever since I heard that horn, I've been doing that, man, for a long time. And that's just been my thing, man. I get hyped up. Just, you know, my goal is I hope one day to go to Minnesota and I'm invited to blow that gavel horn or whatever that thing is, man. I want to do that. That's a lifelong desire that I want to do. I would love to be that guy.
We got to make it happen, man. Boom, boom. You got to start a petition on X or something, man. We got to get we got to get Purple Papa in there, man. He got to be somebody that got to blow the Gallahorn, man, for sure, man. You feel me? We got to get that. We got to get that happening, man. Hey, come to Skull Fest next year, Papa. At least be in the city. That gives us the best chance. You got to at least be in Minnesota to at least get the opportunity.
Listen, I'm telling you straight. Hey, Rap, listen. I'm making y'all a promise. Hey, listen, this year I wasn't prepared. This year, and for what I heard, how Skull Fest went, and you know, I want to be there. My heart is with y'all. My heart is with the team. I am going to be there. I'm telling my wife, you know, I might even bring my wife. Hey, I'm going to be there because, like I said, this is just something that I want to do. And the main reason is, like, I want to meet all of y'all. I've been to the Vikings Stadium before, but I've never been there where I've actually got a chance to know some of the fans that I've, you know, like they knew I was coming and we got a chance to hang out and do that. So especially with Rap, man, you know, Rap has given me this opportunity, man, on this platform with him, man, and to be able to share all these wonderful stories, man, and to get the game analyzed and all the things we say and do, man. He's brought the fun to all of us, man. And now that we're winning, and man, hey, listen, I know a lot of times we would be on here and we would have our grumblings and disagreements because we all
but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it great, though, man. Is, you know, we all family and we're not gonna agree with everything. You feel me?
Oh,
like, we're not gonna agree with everything.
But it feels so good to all be on the same page now because we all want this team to do well,
right?
And we all want to win. I mean, I hope that we don't have any people here waiting for a train wreck so they can laugh.
Nah. Ain't nobody. I know for sure nobody in this building right now is waiting for no train wreck. For sure.
Well, hey, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, because if you came for that, you came for the wrong thing because you're not going to see that. You're wasting your time. I really believe that what this team has done has really sewn up all the feelings and all the hurt and the pain of what we've been through as an organization, as a team, and as fans. I mean, I think they've galvanized us, man, to winning. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something right now. That's why I feel this team When I told y'all that we could go, when I first said it, I said we were going to go, what, 12-5. Then I went 16-1. But I had told Rap behind the scenes because, like, I wasn't trying to make y'all think I was tripping, but I really believe this team was going to be undefeated. And I'm not going to be surprised if it happens because I really do believe that this team is good enough to go untouched all the way into the playoffs and into the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm really believing that we're going to do something never been done. And that's just my opinion and my belief. Now, the team so far has been holding up their own with that. But right. and some of y'all are starting to see a little differently because if you look at the schedule as it starts to come down, we're in the bye week. We got the Lions coming in, and we got a few more games before we get another 3 games at home. And before you know it, man, we could be 10, 11, 12, and 0. Now, I'm not putting the cart before the horse, but I will say this. At this point in time right now, if you don't believe that this team is really on another level, I don't know what you're watching. Yeah. I think this team is proven. This team has proven their worth. And so, hey, man, I'm hyped up, man. And no matter who we play, it doesn't shake me. I'm like, man, it don't matter. I'm going to give y'all score predictions that are going to be like 10, 12, 13. I don't see us being in a game where, and it can go down to a single a score to win. But I don't believe if we play our game to the fullest ability, and when TJ comes back, man, we blowing teams out. Yeah, we're going to start blowing teams out. So, hey, I'm ready for that. I'm not even, hey, I believe that before the season started. Rap, I tell you, this didn't just happen after 4 or 5. I've been feeling like this. Yeah. So I'm ready to see it go to the next level. I'm really ready.
Shout out Angelo Pinto, man. He said Rap and Pop are the GOATs, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, man, for sure, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate you, though, man. Skull Train. Shout out Skull Train. Only team I see us losing to, or maybe the Lions once, maybe the Packers once. Yeah, I mean that's fair. The Packers playing the Packers did we play them out? We played them in Green Bay.
We played them in
Green Bay. So that gives us the upper hand.
I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna lose to the Packers, to be honest with you. But the Lions once, I could see that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, if this is like me being 100% like just trying to be realistic instead of just sipping the purple Kool-Aid right now, like I could see us maybe splitting with the Detroit Lions. I could see that. That's realistic because they are a good football team. You know what I mean?
That was my 1 in the 16-1 if it was to happen. But I felt that would only happen if we sat players. And I think this team is good enough to go, like I said, anywhere, be competitive. I know it's a division game, but hey, be honest with you. Let's go look at the stats. Over the decades we done played those guys. We are the lion tamers of the NFL. We the only team that have pummeled them over the years and put them in submission. No team has dominated the Lions like us. And yes, we did it at their house. We did it at Minnesota. And wherever we had to play them, we've dominated them. And it's not being arrogant. It's a fact. Yeah. And let me tell you, I believe that this is the year we're going to go there and we're going to get another win from them. Well, let's get the first one first. We're going to get a double dip on everybody in the division. I believe that. And I'm thinking that when it happens, a lot of y'all might be shocked, like, oh my, we swept the division. Hey, the last time that happened, when was that, Rap? I believe it was 98 with Dennis Green.
Right. Yeah.
So, hey, let me tell you something. History always circles itself around. So I believe that we about to go back another full 360. And we're gonna show everybody, man, that, hey, man, this team is legit, man.
Yeah, no,
what we laid the foundation for this year was no accident. Our coaches have picked the right players and mixed the right formula. We got the right product.
Yeah, we got all the right ingredients, man. We got all the right ingredients.
We got the purple Pepsi, man. Just shake the bottle, man. It's about to happen.
For sure. Shout out Harambe. We'll talk about that, man. We'll talk about the Dexter Lawrence and stuff if we need to bring some player like that in as well. But real quick, man, shout out Norris with the 5, man. Appreciate you, Norris. He said, here's a Finn from Delton. Let's all send him a prayer to get his work on. Yeah, so Delton got laid off of his job, man. Man, you already know. We praying for you, man. Hey, it's gonna happen though. One thing I can tell you right now. Like I met Dell in person, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he definitely demands respect. He carries himself like a guy that gonna get. He gonna demand his respect. And I have no doubt in my mind, my boy gonna get to the bag. You feel me? Like for sure. Like I met him in person. I know. I could tell you. I know a real one when I meet him, man. He ain't gonna have no worries, man. You feel me? He'll get to it.
Hey, Ralph, let me say something to Delton. Delton, let me say this to you, brother. I don't know if you're listening or not, but if you are, hear this message. When one door closes, it's for a reason. And when another door is about to open, it's because there's a blessing on the other side.
That's a fact.
So take whatever L this was and know for yourself that, and again, a lot of people in this chat may believe in God or not. I'm not trying to press that on nobody, but I just want you to know how I believe. God controls, he says he's the author and finisher of our faith. There is nothing that won't be, all good that he has for us, he wants us to have. So that job that didn't want you or didn't keep you or sustain you was just because it was your ending time for them. Yeah. The next level, that whatever you got coming, hey man, have faith and believe. And the word says where 2 or 3 touch and agree, God is in the midst. You got a whole Viking family on here believing that your come up is about to happen. So you have faith, man. And we're going to see you with that next job and you'll be giving us a testimony. I know for a fact I've been through it myself.
Yeah, we all been through that, man. You know, that's just part of the game, man. You know what I mean? Part of the game, man. But we all like Papa said, and then we'll move on, man. Cause you know, again, I met Delt and he ain't looking for no sympathy, man. My dog a stand-up individual, man. He ain't looking for no handouts or nothing, man. He gonna get to it, man, for sure. But hey, we got your back though. You definitely know you got support here though, man. You need anything, man. You know what to do. You feel me? So how you feel about like Dexter Lawrence? And do you think we should go for a player like Dexter Lawrence, Jeffrey Simmons? Like, to be honest with you, I think like Jeffrey Simmons would probably be more realistic only because of the situation of the Titans. Like the Titans they seem to be pretty bad. So they lose 2 more games, it's a wrap. They can have a fire sale, right? And even if they don't want to have a fire sale, Jeffrey Simmons might just want to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure, he might just want to dip. And I think that would be more realistic. Now, the Dexter Lawrence to me, and I reached out to my Giants peoples, man. You know, my boy, shout out my boy TP Way, Giant, Juke, and Big Dash Nose, man, the ones y'all know I did the shows with week 1. And they were like, man, listen, you would have to give us 2 first-round picks and Justin Jefferson before we get off a Dexter Lawrence. And I'm like, man, no, sir. No. That wouldn't happen, obviously, right? That's not realistic. But we would have to offer. This is why I say Dexter Lawrence might not be a good idea. And it is, and y'all know me, man. I'm always about F the picks too. Like I'm always about F the picks. Like I'm like, man, go get the good players. But you know, Dexter Lawrence is an A-list player, though, man. I mean, he's an A-list player. Like you pretty much bringing him in to be the star of the defense. Like he's gonna be the focal point, and he has the skills to do so. But are you willing to pay that? And then the point I made in my video I did earlier was, how is that gonna make Harrison Phillips feel? Right? Like we're already winning, and we're good at stopping the run right now with the guys we have. You bring in a guy like Dexter Lawrence, Harrison Phillips gonna be like, damn, coach, like I'm not good enough. Like you don't make a move like that unless your shit is diminished and you need somebody to come save it with a cape on. And that's what Dexter Lawrence would be. Now, Jeffrey Simmons, he's really good, but he's not on the same level as a Dexter Lawrence, in my opinion, at least. He's really good, but he's not on the same level. And, you know, I think you can bring him in kind of quietly and help with Harrison Phillips, and he can be a game changer too. But that's my opinion, man. If not, just go get a B-list player, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go get a B-list player. I think bringing in a superstar like that gonna mess the camaraderie up, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think it will.
You know what, Rap? I'm gonna tell you, I wrestled with that, and I don't really know if we would be able to. Well, first of all, let me say something real quick. We're not giving up Jefferson for no reason to nobody. That's never gonna happen.
Right.
But I believe that if he was to come and play, it would bring back the moments when we had Kevin and Pat Williams, the Williams wall. I mean, I think you could sell that to that level, but as far as like bringing him in to say that he's better than what we have, I mean, that's a disrespect. But if you could sell him on the fact that you would be a big compliment to what we have, and we need depth. So maybe rotating them in and out, that could be some. But the only thing I would give for him, and I know he's an A-lister, like you said, I would give him a first rounder pick for him, because but here's the thing: are we going to sign him for just a season or multiple? So if we've signed him for multiple, then it's worth the first round pick. If not, I wouldn't do it. Straight up.
Right. And Jeffrey Simmons is only like 20. I think he's 27. He's not that old. He's not that old. You know, Jeffrey Simmons, you can get like, you know, he might only be 25 or 27. He's in that range. And you can still get a good amount out of him.
I think he fits what we got with the players.
I think Jeffrey Simmons fits a little beher. Like Dexter Lawrence is more dominant, but obviously you got to put into context what we have to give up and, you know, all this extra stuff. So I would say Jeffrey Simmons would be a better fit for us. If we are going to make a splash move, I think Jeffrey Simmons would be a good splash move to make. Or, you know, like a Miles Sanders or Chuba Hubbard or something in the running back room too. Like, that's the thing. I'm not against making a splash move in the running back room, because Dalvin Cook to me isn't a splash move. That's a move where you're just kind of bringing in a guy for his leadership and having an insurance plan. You know, you bringing in a Chuba Hubbard, man. Hey, look, man, Chuba Hubbard can run that rock. You feel me? He can run that rock, baby.
Nick Chubb is a game changer, bro.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's gonna cost too much, and he's an A-list player too now. But his injuries are just kind of ruining him right now. Shout out Mafia, man. He said trade for Max Crosby, Raiders ash. Hey, look, I would do that. Max Crosby's a Viking all the way. You feel me? Like, for sure. Hey, somebody else, Tyson Garcia said sign Latavius Murray for cheap. So somebody else on that same vibe, Papa. Tyson, shout out Tyson. Tyson,
absolutely.
Tyson, Papa said that earlier in the show when we were talking about what running back to bring in. He was saying Latavius Murray too. So, you know, hey, no, if we can get Max Crosby, bro. Hey, yeah, I say go all in. And that dude there's a savage, bro. You hear me? Like, but he would change the game, man. Boom, is Boom Boom in timeout? No, Boom Boom ain't in timeout. I see you, man. If you ask something, man, it's because we rambling, man. My bad, Boom Boom. I got you, man. Ask it again. Ask it again, or repost the comment so I can see what you asked. You ain't in timeout, Boom Boom. Let's go, Boom Boom. You my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they say about you, bro. I'm a real one, man. I rock with you. I rock with you. When I rock with you, I rock with you. Can't nobody else tell me who to rock with. That's one thing for sure, man.
Man, you family, alone, man. If the rap man say you family, bro,
yeah,
you
that's
family
a
with
fact.
all of us.
That's a fact, man. If I rock with you, man, can't nobody come in my ear and say, hey, you don't need to mess with that guy. Nah, can't nobody do that to R.A. Peasy, man. For sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with you. I rock with everybody. Purple Gang, heavy, man. Let's go. Latavius is 34 years old. Hell nah. I mean, hey, bring in Frank Gore. You know what I'm saying?
Frank Gore Jr., right?
Go get Frank Gore, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Bring that boy in there. He said, have you heard anything on Devontae Adams? Okay. You know, Devontae Adams, I haven't. I did hear, you know, I tap into a couple Raiders podcasts, man. For some reason, like, I got an email that I'm a member of, you know, the OL, I think it's like OLV. It's a dude named Graphic or something like that. For some reason, I got an email. Somebody bought a membership for me to be over there. But you know, they fired over there, man. And in that Raiders Nation, though, man, they be putting in that work. Bro be going live like every day and be really talking his talk about his Raiders. And you know, they were actually talking today. I said, fuck it, I'm a member. I might as well tap in, right? You know what I'm saying? But I tapped in and they were talking about the Bills being a sleeper. Like the Bills, because he has like plugs in the building, and he was saying something about he heard the Bills. And then it's funny because Devontae Adams followed Josh Allen today, like randomly on Twitter. I mean on IG. So, you know, usually when those little things happen, there's a story behind it. You know, if you read between the lines, it's like, oh, you just randomly followed Josh Allen today. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and think about it. The Bills, they're looking for that number, like they're trying to push for a Super Bowl. They're winning right now without a real number one wide receiver. So, you know, as far as their front office is concerned, that's probably that, that makes the most sense for them to bring in a guy. And imagine Josh Allen, Devontae Adams would be in heaven. I hope he's ready for the cold weather, but he played in Green Bay, so he'll be all right.
Hey, Rap, on that story of Devontae Adams, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I heard he went to the Saints. Now, is that true?
No, he didn't go to the Saints. No, a lot of people just link him with the Saints based off Derek Carr. That's all just Derek Carr, and they played college together and they played in Las. I think this is my thing with that. And I said this was when he was in Oakland, Las Vegas with Derek Carr, it wasn't the best, right? It wasn't what they thought it was going to be. They thought these two guys were going to link up and they were going to take the storm. They were going to take the lead by storm. Well, that didn't happen, right? And Derek Carr's not looking the best down there in New Orleans either. And he got some dogs at wide receiver. That dude, man, that number 22, what's his name? Man, y'all know who I'm talking about. A little fast dude, man. Look here. And he got Chris Olave. Like, he got some wide receiver. He just got hurt. He'll be out a couple weeks. But I think the Bills are where it's leaning. The Bills are where it's leaning for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Bills, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Bills. And the Chiefs are in the race too. Yeah, Shaheed. Yeah, dude, Shaheed. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs are in the race. Now I know obviously they wouldn't want to trade him to the Chiefs due to they're in the same division, but this is the way of thinking. Even if I was in the Raiders' shoes, sometimes you gotta step back, and if you can trade Devontae to the you gotta play chess, not checkers, man. If you can trade him to the Chiefs and the Chiefs gonna give you some picks, yeah, man, look at it like this, man. You trade Devontae, he's getting older. He ain't got but a couple more years. Trade him over there because you're not competing right now anyway. So it don't matter. Like, as the Raiders, you ain't winning no Super Bowl within the next 3 years anyways. So get your picks for next year and be able to get your quarterback and start building your team. What does it matter if you trade him to the Chiefs? You're not beating them anyway. You know what I mean? So with or without Devontae, you feel me? If they get Devontae, you'll just lose by 7 more points. Big deal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hold on, somebody. What was that, Papa?
That was that thing I seen. For the.
Oh yeah, the trade buzz. Yeah, they always link. They always link They always link it up with. They always link that up with Derek Carr, bruh. It's just one thing. It's just something they do. Hold on, somebody sent me a song. Let me see. Who sent me a song, man? Prince Nero, best there's ever been. Let's see, man. Hey, we gonna play your song now. You in the building? We gonna play it. Let's see. Don't let us down. Hold on.
Is it safe to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
Let's
safe
play
to say that. Justin Jefferson is joining us now. One of the best to do it right now when it comes to catching passes, creating separation. Justin, how you doing?
Very different.
Hold on real quick. Papa, can you hear that?
No.
I can't. Get up. Go back in the stream real quick. Let me play this song, and then because I'm probably gonna wind up ending it after this anyways.
Okay.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right now.
All right. Let's play this song, man. Whose song is this? Whose song is this in the chat? Whose song is this? Who just sent me the email with this song, man? You in the chat? Prince Nero, man. What's up? Where you at? Let's see. That boy might outdo me. Shout out Mary. They text you a song. No, they emailed it to me. I just got an email at 8:46. So I'm like, okay, who sent the song? Who sent the track? Like, who sent the track? Let's see. All right, we're going to play it.
Is it safe to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
Let's go.
I can say so.
It's safe to say that. Justin Jefferson is joining us now. One of the best to do it right now when it comes to catching passes, creating separation. Justin, how you doing?
Very different.
I'm the best there's ever been. Now let's let the lesson here begin. Go ahead, let the record spin. Ooh, Catch the message.
Hold up.
You say you're the best.
Hold up.
Yes, it's best I say it again. I'm the best as ever been. Better than who I bet you recommend. Cause nevertheless, the rest are just pretend. Better tell a friend. Ain't no second guessing once I have it in. Was record setting the second I was in.
Right now, he's on track to break every rookie receiving record in franchise history.
Hold up, son.
There's Jefferson. Touchdown.
I'm the best as ever been. The best as ever been. I made every catch from A to Z on Texas A&M. I'm presently impressive from the present to the end. To the point I feel confessing it's a blessing and a sin. I'm the best as ever been. Wait a second.
Hold up, man. Who is this that sent this fire track though? Like, bruh, like, yo, hold up. You coming like that? Like, man, shit, I gotta step my game up, man. Let's go, man.
Can I think you need a rest to catch a win? My second season had a second step you can't defend. To bury a secondary to the left is singing hymns. I'm the best as ever been. I'm the best to set a trend. I'm the reason you're gritty in every city that you're in. Some call me the Jet, some call me Justin Jefferson, some call me the best, but you can call me.
Tell us why is Justin Jefferson so good? What makes you so special, so unique that you always seem like you're open?
I'm the best as ever been. I'm the bestest.
Hey, this shit go hard, you hear me?
I'm the bestest.
Might gotta be the intro music.
I'm the best as ever been.
Yeah. Oh my God. Bruh, the production on this song is fire, man. Shout out, man. Shout out this dude, man. I'm finna email his ass back right after this, man.
I'm the best as ever been.
Oh.
I'm gritty in my city and I bet the stadiums. I'm the best as ever been.
But that skull chant go hard in the back.
I'm the best as ever been. I'm the reason you're gritty in every city that you in. And starting at wide receivers. Number 18. The best as ever been. Here he comes. Justin. Jefferson.
Is it safe to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
I'm the best as ever been.
Bruh, hold up. Well, you did that, brother. I gotta, man, hold up, man. I'm gonna email him back, but that shit did go hard. Wow. Wow, man. Hold up. Yeah, I gotta say, man. Shout out Prince Nero, man. That boy did his thing on that song. You hear me? Yeah, I definitely send that, man. Don't gatekeep that rap. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, I might gotta hold on to that, man. I ain't sending that shit to no one. Now, let me stop. I got y'all. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to y'all, man. I'm gonna get with bro first, though. I'll get with bro. I just emailed him back, man. I just emailed him back. I'll send it to the I'll send it to everybody though for sure. No, that's fire. Yeah, we might need to get bro to perform that at Skullfest for real. Damn, Prince Nero, you coming like that, boy. You got me feeling like I don't even know how to rap. You heard? That shit go. The production of that skull chant at the end, though, man. Hold
I'm
up.
the best as ever been. I'm gritty in my city and I bet the stadiums. I'm the best as ever been.
Hey.
Catch you later, Sam. I'm the best as ever been. I'm the reason you're gritty.
Hey, that skull chant go hard.
And starting at wide receivers. Number 18. The best I catch you.
Damn, boy. Shout out Broski, man. We gotta give Broski a round of applause for that. We gotta give Broski a round of applause for that. Yeah, no, that's hard. That's hard, bro. Like that's hard for sure, man. For sure. South Carolina just had we just had a earthquake. Okay. Well, but I ain't feel no shaking, so we must be good. For sure, man. I'll catch you later. And the production value on that is fire, man. Hey, Prince Nero, rap, Purple Pop on the remix. Yeah, we gotta get a remix popping. Yeah. I gotta get broski, man. I gotta do that remix on that. You feel me? Like, yeah, we definitely gotta get a remix. I need in on that. Yeah, I need in on that.
Is it safe to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
I can say so.
It's safe to say that.
He said you
Justin
can say
Jefferson
so.
is joining us now. One of the best to do it right now when it comes to catching passes, creating separation. Justin, how you doing?
Very
I got you, Skull Broski. I'll send it to you when I get off there. Plug that link in the chat, man. And there is no link. He emailed it to me. And he's not even in the chat. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. He in the building. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Hey, listen. That song go hard, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. And now that you in the building, we gonna play it again because you in the building, bruh. Like, we need in on that. You feel me? Like, for sure, man. We gonna play that again now that you in the building, man. Hey, y'all drop W's in the chat, man. Drop W's in the chat for my
Is it
boy
safe
Prince.
to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
W's in the chat for
It's
Prince,
safe
man.
to say
Let's
that.
go.
Justin Jefferson is joining us now. One of the best to do it right now
Big
when
dubs
it
in
comes
the
to
chat.
catching passes, creating separation. Justin, how you doing?
very different.
Big dubs in the chat.
Best as ever been. Now let's let the lesson here begin. Go
Yeah.
ahead, let the record spin. Catch the message I'ma send.
Hey.
You say you're the best in the league.
I guess it's best I say again. I'm the best as ever been. Better than who I bet you recommend. Cause nevertheless, the rest are just pretend. You better tell a friend. Ain't no second guessing once I have begin. Was record setting the second I was in.
Right now, he's on track to break every rookie receiving record in franchise history.
He'll pass to the right. There's Jefferson. Touchdown. JJ.
I'm the best as ever been. The best as ever been. I made every catch from A to Z on Texas A&M. I'm presently impressive from the present to the end. To the point I feel confessing it's a blessing and a sin. I'm the best as ever been. Wait a second, I think you need a rest to catch a win. My second season had a second step you can't defend. To bury a secondary to the left is singing hymns. I'm the best as ever been. I'm the best to set a trend. I'm the reason you're gritty in every city that you're in. Some call me the Jet, some call me Justin Jefferson, some call me the best, but you can call me.
Tell us why is Justin Jefferson so good? What
Wait,
makes you
hey,
so
Prince,
special,
you did
so
that.
unique that you
Yeah, you did
always
that.
seem like you're
Facts,
open?
you did that.
I'm the best as ever been. I'm the bestest. With a jet here on his necklace. I'm the bestest. Now let me hear your skull if you acknowledge and respect it. I'm the best as ever been. I definitely play to win. I'm the best as ever been. I'm ready in my city and I bet the stadium.
Okay.
I'm the best as ever been.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later, Sam. I'm the best as ever been.
Let's go, man.
You're gritty in every city that you in. And starting at wide receivers. Number 18. The best there's ever been. Here he comes. Justin Jefferson.
Is it safe to call you the best wide receiver in the game?
I'm the best there's ever been.
Hey, man, shout out Prince, man. Hey, look, man, when I tell you, man, I know it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of, talent, first of all, to do something like that. The production itself, too. Like, not only are you talking your talk on the track, but the production itself, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, look, man, it take a lot. It take a lot to be able to do something like that, man. Me being a musician and making music, man, I know what it takes to what you got to put in to come up with a song like that and it actually be nice. You feel me? So shout out to Prince, man, for sure, man. That shit hit. That shit hit, man. I ain't gonna lie. You done motivate me. You got me wanting to step my game up, man. I'm ready to jump in the lab. You hear me? For sure, man. Shout out my boy, man. Shout out Mont in the building. I see you, Mont. What's good, my guy? That's a lot of layering. Yeah, for sure, man. That's why I say. Hey, Prince, man, I hope you don't mind, but you got a lot of people that want this song. I don't know. Is it on YouTube? You should. If not, you need to put that on YouTube, man. If it ain't on YouTube, man, you need to put that on YouTube, bro. Justin Jefferson himself would be playing that song, bro. Like, facts. I think you really got something with that. Like, for sure, you got something with that. Like, for sure. I would email that shit to Justin Jefferson and all Vikings players every day until somebody actually catches it and they finally play that shit in the locker room, bro. I guarantee you they will. I guarantee you they will, man. For sure. Have him buy, hey, for sure. For sure. No, that shit fire, man. That shit fire. Hey, real quick, before we get out of here, I'm gonna go through, let's see. I'm gonna go through these games real quick. We'll just go through the games and I'm just gonna pick the let's see. All right, so Sunday we have Bears Jaguars, and y'all just drop down in the comments, man, who y'all got. Bears Jaguars. I'm going Jaguars. F the Bears. You feel me? I'm going Jaguars. F the Bears, bro. I ain't picking the Bears. I got Jaguars going with that. Anyone heard from T-Bass? Nah, man, I haven't heard from T-Bass, man. He said SoundCloud, Prince De Niro. All right, cool. All right, cool. Y'all make sure y'all go on SoundCloud, man. There you go. Go on SoundCloud. You don't have to have an account either. You can just go Google SoundCloud and type it in and you'll be able to play it. So go support my guy, man, for sure. But we need to get that on YouTube, bruh. Yeah, we need to put that on YouTube. Like, facts. Yeah, you need to put that on YouTube. That shit go too hard, bruh. You need to push that. Yeah, I'm on board. I'll even use that as an intro song, bruh. If you down, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how hard that is. I'll take my own song off my intro and put your shit. For sure. Cause that go hard. All right. Like, shout out Buccaneers and Saints. I'm going Bucks. Commanders and Ravens, bruh. Commanders and Ravens. That's gonna be probably the game that I'm gonna lock in and watch. You know, it feels good on bye week because we can sit back and pick a game that we can just watch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you feel me? We ain't got to stress. I think that's the game I'm gonna watch. Prince said, please do. Okay, cool. Hey, you done give me the green light, man. I'm gonna definitely make it happen. There you go, man. There's his SoundCloud. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the SoundCloud. Tap in with the SoundCloud. Support our brother, man. Support our brother for sure. Support our brother, man. He definitely part of Purple Gang. You rapping like that, goddamn it. Yeah, you definitely part of the gang. That's a fact. We got our rapper of the group for sure. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, we need a track. Look, Packers and Cardinals. I'm going, unfortunately, I think the Packers are gonna win. Fuck it. I'm going Cardinals. I don't give a damn. Titans and Colts, toilet bowl game. I'm going Colts. Texans, Patriots. Texans are going to smash them. Eagles and Browns. This going to be my sleeper game right here. I got the Browns beating the Eagles, bro. And the Browns are ass. I got the Browns beating the Eagles. Chargers, Broncos. I'm going Chargers. Steelers, Raiders. I'm going Steelers. I think the Raiders are kind of hanging it up. Yeah. Falcons, Panthers. Unfortunately, Kirk Cousins going to get, but Kirk Cousins tends to want to, play down his competition. I wouldn't be surprised if this game still doesn't come down to a last second field goal or some shit, but I'm going to say the Falcons will win it. Lions, Cowboys, which is the game that we really want to watch. We really need to be watching that. Vikings fans need to be having interest in that game. I'm going Cowboys, y'all. Just like I said, I think the Cowboys can pull this off. And then Giants, Bengals. I'm going to go Bengals. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to score enough points. We're going Bengals. And then Monday night, whack-ass game, Bills and the Jets. You know what I'm saying? I think Bills are going to beat the shit out of them. I think that's probably going to be like the ugly game of the week. Or the Bengals going to just dominate the Giants, one of the two. But I can guarantee you, as bad as the Panthers are, Kirk Cousins will make that shit close. For sure. It's still going to come down to a last-second 60-yard field goal or some shit. For sure. But I got the Cowboys on the upset. I got the Cowboys catching a dub. Cowboys catching a dub against the Lions, man. Let's go, man. You know, it's NFC North when we're in the playoffs, and if the Vikings aren't in the playoffs, I tend to try to root for the NFC North unless it's the Packers. But I'm gonna tell you right now, to Sunday night or Sunday at 4:25, I'm rooting for the NFC East. I'm going Cowboys, and that says a lot because I can't stand either not one of their ass, to be honest with you. But if I gotta pick one of the mugs I don't like, I'm going Cowboys. Later, rap. Have a good weekend, young blood. Hey, appreciate you, Gypsy, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I was glad you was able to get in and hear that amazing track, man, from my boy Prince. For sure. So, hey, shout out to you, Gyps, man. Appreciate you and man, everything you do, man. For sure. I'll see you next time, man. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here too, man. I love y'all, man. Can't wait to talk to y'all. I'll go live again Sunday, so we'll be able to catch up on the games, man, and talk our talk, man. So y'all just make sure y'all stay tapped in. Holla at your boy.